You tired of spending Memorial Weekend in Miami or Vegas?
We'll join Cam and Rome's thrill in Brazil.
We talking sun, sand, and samba.
Come light skin like Barack, leave tan like Michelle Obama.
We big stepping up the Celeron stairs, getting blessed of the Christ Redeemer.
Cool off at Ipanema Beach, cause it's hot like a fever.
We'll be eating good, cause the food will be plentiful.
We'll be touching down at Ilha Grande, cause you know it's
beautiful. We'll be selling, volleyballing, and dancing.
Going out, beautiful ladies, and romancing. Come on, man. We'll be doing all that and so much more.
Like our trips this year and our trips before.
But that's neither here nor there. So book your spot now and catch a fare.
So don't miss out like this year and make yourself a vow
that you'll pull that trigger, because tickets are available now.
Alright, y'all, we tired.
Hit that link in the bio.
Why our hips still moving?
I don't know.
Stop them.
No.
Alright.
Okay.
What's up, y'all? This is your boy Marvin, and this is a story about the gayest moment of my life. Now, everyone relax. There's a whole backstory to this. I know some of y'all are in the comments like, I told you that. I told you. No. Anyway, I'm kicking it with this young lady, right? And we're both in between. We're both fresh out of relationships. So we're you know, she hit me up, what you doing? I hear her, what you doing? If we not doing something, we doing each other. You know, like we've all had those type of situationships where
guy math.
Listen, perfect math. She knew what she wanted, I knew what I wanted. So that's just how it was. Anyway, one night after during the post-coitus conversation, we just sitting there kicking it and we talking about fantasies.
Imagination.
Like things we really want to do. And so, you know, she's like, what are your fantasies? And I'm like, I'm listing off everything. I'm like, you want them in alphabetical order? All right, so one.
You pull out a scroll.
Anal on the... Anyway, so I give her my list and she's laughing and she's like, you want to do that? You know, all that good stuff. And then I go, what's on your list? And she's like, not much. And I was like, I know you got something. And she goes, I've always wanted to be with two dudes.
What? What the?
And I was like, word? Because, as women know, and I'm sure somebody reacted right now, two, that's a train. But she said it confidently, and I was like, oh, well, why two? And she's got really sensitive, tops. So she was like, man, I really like one. I can only imagine if two dudes was doing it at the same time. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. And we kick it for a little while longer. And it was like, we started dabbling into some of the things that I really wanted to do. So it was like, you know what? Let me see if I can make this work. So one night, a couple tequila shots in, chilling. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna hit my homeboy. So I hit my homeboy and I'm like, yo, you wanna come do this? And he was like, hell yeah, nigga, I'm on the way. And I was like, all right, because...
Wait, you told him verbatim what you...
I told him, and that dude was in the car before the conversation was done. He was like, now I'm on the way. So he come over to the crib. So now it's all three of us. And it's like that little bit of awkward air because everyone's like, is this really about to happen? So I'm like, game night, because game night.
Makes everyone comfortable.
Listen, and so if you lose, you got to take shots. Now we playing Uno, so that means the first person out don't have to drink, but the other two do. Speeds up the process. Now the night's going on. Now flirting's happening. People getting very amicable. And I'm like, oh, this is about to go down. So in one of the hands, I change it from a drink to a favor. Now we got to start doing stuff. So it's getting a little spicy. Everybody's having a good time. And then we move into the motion, right? So the motion's happening now. So it's fondling and all that. And we all having a good time. It's tequila drunk. So inhibitions win throne. And so we go to fulfill the fantasy part.
Is this real?
So we right next to each other And that was the beginning of the weird shit because like our ears touched. And then I was like, oh, let me shift over so that we cannot, because she didn't have the biggest things where we could like separate them on both sides of the body. We had to be kind of in the middle, And so our ears rub and my brain goes, yo, what you doing? I'm like, that was an accident. Let's just get back to focusing on the thing. And she's responding wonderfully, right? So she's getting exactly what she wanted in that moment. And we two drunk dudes. So we like, oh, this is about to turn into a thing. So we move, we go down or whatever. And things are heating up.
Yeah! Look what I have created!
Right? So now we in the throes of it, right? Like it's and sounds and it's boy, it's happening, right? And we having a good time. And so she whispers in my ear, because mind you, I'm the one she's comfortable with. She goes, oh my God, I would love some DP right now.
Damn!
And I was like, oh shit, double mint gum. All right, so so I'm like, all right. And then I'm like, let me figure out how to do this, right? So now we got her on top of him. And I'm like, all right, so I try to do the squat thing, but like it's a bad angle because the bed don't give you real stability to like move the way you want to move, So I'm like, all right. So then I try to like slide to the side and I get down on like one knee, but you can't get the angle because his legs is right there. So I'm like trying all these different things, but I don't want to mess up like the movement, right? Because they still in motion. Yeah. They still in motion.
Yeah. He needs to figure it out.
And I'm the one that's awkwardly trying to figure something out. And then see, this is so
it's like double dutch. You try to figure
you try and get your feet up under you, but you on the bed, so you can't get your feet up under you. So I go, all right, the best thing for me to do is to get off the foot of the bed and then just operate from the foot of the bed. So I get to the foot of the bed and her cheeks are like a foot too far away for everything to like come together, right? So I go, I need to move her down. So I try to scooch her a little bit, but I can't get her from the waist because they still in motion.
Don't tell me you did what I think you're about to say you did. No, absolutely not. Don't say it.
So I grabbed both his
No.
Yeah, boy.
So I grabbed both these niggas' legs and I pull him and her
This is terrible.
to the edge of the bed. And that is the fastest I've ever lost an erection in my entire life. Like legitimately, my dick was like, nigga, what are you? And then I was like, oh. I'm like, now she in position. The little brown hole is right there ready. I know that's what she want because she done said it. They still in motion. My dick has literally clocked out and gone home. He's like, I'm done work today.
It's really painful.
So I'm like, all right, get off the side, Marvin. So now I'm off the side. I'm trying to quietly watch a flick in the camera and my phone to get me, spicy back up. They're still in motion. It looked good. She making eye contact with me with the sexy come get it eyes. I'm like, my dick quit. And there was nothing I could do the rest of the night.
You ruined it.
Because I think I lost my dick's faith. He just didn't trust me the rest of the night. First we brushing ears. Now you grabbing this grown ass man by his muscular ass thighs and pulling him to the edge of the bed. So yeah, they stayed in motion. So then the end of the night was he got to enjoy the fruits of my labor. And I sat on the side and started playing Pokemon Go on my phone because it was an event.
All right. First off, if I was Buddy, I would have screamed, hey. As soon as I felt you touching me with force and pulling me, I would have been scared. Like, absolutely not. Absolutely. So, after you couldn't do it, you just went to the living room or something and played video games?
No, I stayed in the room because I was like, maybe I'll get back in motion. But it just, no. I literally sat on my phone, playing games on my phone. And, you know, she kept saying, like, come on, come over. When I tell you my body was done, checked out, like my dick and me didn't get along for the next 24 hours. I kinda don't blame him. Put him in a situation he was uncomfortable in, just being greedy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So.
Do you still talk to any one of them now?
We're all still cool. That's still ain't no beef.
Y'all never tried to do this again since that was her fantasy.
We might have did it one other time.